Hey, I am Izzy Noodles, welcome back to Valek Ruins 2. So I briefly mentioned last time that the game can sometimes be a little laggy, and so the builder did add an optional thing in the files called a WAS. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But that's optional, so this time I have turned that on. I decided to, because it doesn't really matter, it doesn't bother me, but I thought I would turn it on this time anyway to try and reduce some lag. So what it does is deactivates Windows transparency, that's all it does. So in your little arrow icon on the bottom right of your desktop, you will see that that is there, the little symbol turned on, and that's all there is to it. So it's not really an app or anything that's going to open, so don't be worrying about trying to set stuff up. So anyway, continuing from where we left off, we've just done the block puzzle to get the spike key, and as I leave to go back to the main outside area, we'll be shown where to use the spike key. Not over in the corner. Okay, up the stairs. Okay, so we've not actually been there yet. Also, do be careful dropping down here, so you can take some damage if you miss. And while I'm here, let me actually point out, so opposite the cross in the main square, there's receptacles for 2 crosses, and then we can enter this chapel section. So that's something we'll be doing later on as well. So just by the chickens, so we can go past the cemetery. I'm just trying to help you get your bearings. So this new area where I've not yet been to, just down this alleyway by these barrels. So as you come around the corner, there will be a spider. Just shoot it, those weapons are very loud. And if I just stop just here, you see the barrels just to the right hand side, there is another crowbar lever, but of course we don't yet have the crowbar. So continuing on, this is where we're going to use the spike key. Okay, just to the right we have a medicinal herb. Okay, and turn around and carry on through. There will be a button. Camera angles do make it a little tricky to navigate through here. So we can see a bridge has formed high up. So I will go straight there. So don't go there unless you have the sword hilt. I'm stuck. So the sword hilt, that is part 1 of the crowbar, which is in the cemetery, in the coffin. So you'll need that before doing this next part. So as I said, that's really high up, so we have to go right back up to the rooftop. Okay, so just up here, we're coming this way this time, and stick close to the wall. We have that little bit jutting out, and then we can reach this. So this bridge is what we've formed out from the wall. Just hop across, push this button while we're up here. And that has opened the door that is the most furthest away. So I did point that out when we were passing it. So it's easy to forget about because it's it is so far away. So I'm actually not going to be visiting that in this video though. So just push the button anyway, because otherwise it is a pain to just come so far away to push the button and then even further back to that section. So just here recommending a save. So we've got some monkey bars. So she kind of does a weird move on the monkey bars. Just go forward 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And you notice how she slid forward while she was holding on after moving? Yeah, that's why you want to be careful on the monkey bars. So the mechanics are kind of strange, stranger than usual on these monkey bars. So time yourself past the flames. Okay, that's a first. Yeah, the hitbox with the flame actually isn't all that big, so I'm very surprised. I don't usually get set on fire there. Okay. So I was saying the monkey bars are a little tricky. They just, as you use them, you know, they feel different. So it's to do with Lara's animations and whatnot. But now we do have something very tricky coming up. You'd think it's not going to be that tricky, but it is. So we do have specific spots where you do want to just keep on saving because there's some very tricky moves. So we need to drop from the monkey bars to the rope, so make sure you are all the way forward. So this strategy is not 100% guaranteed, but hopefully it will help you line yourself up for this. So make sure you're all the way forward. You can hold the walk button to shimmy all the way across, so make sure you are right into the corner. I'm just going to have another save. And then turn around, and as she turns, you'll see she turns in a circle. I am no longer right over in the corner. So that's something else that makes this tricky to do. Then take one move forward over to the rope. And you kind of just see if she's kind of part way through the rope here, the chain, that's good. Like if you see her legs swinging, they're swinging through the chain. I'm just kind of moving a little bit. Let go and grab, and there we go. So that is so tricky to do. Okay, and then we're just going to swing on over to this next rope. And if you want, there's a secret you can grab. Now this secret is also really tricky to do. It uses a special move, and I only learnt about this move because of this secret. So I do believe speedrunners use the move, and I think it's called a super swing. I think that's what they call it. So we're all learning new stuff today with this game. So as I slide down, you just see across the way, there's a ledge that we can grab. I'm gonna give it another save, just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna start swinging. As I swing, you'll see that I am not getting anywhere near enough momentum to be able to grab that ledge. So I'm gonna keep swinging while I'm talking about this. What you need to do is stop swinging. Okay, Lara will slowly rock to a halt, just very slowly. And it's the moment where she puts her feet up, when she gets her footing again, once you slow down, as you rock forward, press the sprint button again to start swinging. So I think it's best if you do it in one swift movement. So press the sprint as you start swinging and then hop straight off. You get a little bit of extra momentum, and that's called the super swing. So I'm letting go now. We're gonna rock to a, well, not quite to a halt, but we're gonna slow down. Wait for her to get her footing. And there we go. So yeah, as she's rocking forward, you want to press the sprint again. Okay, and here's our secret. We have a little golden elephant and 2 herbs. So this is not the golden elephant that we're looking for. This is just a little secret trinket. So now to get back to that chain, we're going to raise up a grated platform. It is timed, but you do have enough time to, you know, get off the platform. It's a little tricky because you kind of got a blind jump back to the rope. So again, just to be on the safe side, let's give it a save. So you do get enough time as well, you get quite a bit of time. And as you turn the corner, 1, 2, let go, run forward without veering, and there we go. That is a straight run forward to the rope. You shimmy along twice, and then run forward. Okay, and you heard the platform drop, so you do get quite a bit of time. Yeah, I thought I had a bit too much momentum there. Okay, so if you're finding you are getting too much momentum, just turn a little to the right to sort of, you know, give yourself a bit of extra distance to jump to, so you're not going to hit the spiked fences. But across here, we're going to hop across these flat sections, and then from here, we're just going to head upwards. So I guess you could have jumped from there, but just to be on the safe side, if you're having some troubles, let's take the easy route. Okay, and down into here. So we have 2 burners here, one stops and starts, the other is continuous. So we will need to turn that one off. The button is right here to do that. So just time your way through. So it is timed, by the way. So you don't want to be lingering there for too long. Come on through and quickly push this to get through. Once she's in her animation, she will not take damage there, so don't worry too much about that. You do have a lot of freedom there. Okay, so just here, this is where we realize we are picking up the second piece of the crowbar. So if you don't have the first piece yet, you can return back. So it is kind of a tricky jump, but you can jump to the flat section there and then slowly make your way down on the sloped rooftops. There's some sloped roofs against the edge of the wall, so you can make your way down. You'll take some damage in the process, but it's not impossible to return back. So here we have the sword blade, or the broken blade it is, and we can... Good! We can combine this with the sword hilt, and we have a sword. So as I say, this is the crowbar, and it's so cool how she wears it on her back. So pry open this gate. So this is why we need this straight away. We're using it here, and if you stand in the way for too long, you get squashed. You don't get any damage, so that's fine. It just makes me laugh. So before moving on, push this button. So that's opened up a secret gap, but it's not around us at the moment, so we'll head there very soon, but not quite yet. Follow on through. You'll hear some flames. That's fine. That's the flames that's actually, we've already passed them. They're down below. And shoot every chest in this room, because each one has a herb inside. There's a red, a green, and a yellow. So you'll have to shoot this one anyway so you can get to the button. Okay, so push the button. That will drop this hatch. We can drop on down, and I do believe it's timed for some reason. Once we're through, the timer actually doesn't continue because we're already through. And here is the secret section that we've just opened up. We can grab our second secret.
Good.
Okay, and return back. So that little area where I got the secret, that's actually, I was there right at the beginning of this video. That's the return from the block puzzle. So from here, now we have the crowbar. We can go back and use that in some places we've been to before. So it doesn't matter which way you do this. But I'm going to choose to come up here. So I've been here before. So there is a crowbar lever this away. Okay, so right here we can use this. Okay, so that's lowered the flooring right, if I can actually run through the doorway, right over here. So then I can push the button that is here now. Okay, that has changed something else. We need to figure out what's happened. So just back the way we came, and now this floor has been lowered, and we can push another button. That has opened a door. We don't know where it is. I haven't pointed it out at all, but it's actually right up here. We can start climbing. So I do often like to show, like, there's a keyhole here, there's a section over there, but I haven't done that in this video, just because this is such a huge level. I don't want to overwhelm people with the location. So in the room ahead, like over that way, there's a fireplace and a big table. That's all there is really. So what we're doing right now, just come through this gate using the crowbar. Okay, we can shoot. Well, there we go, shoot that chest. And there are torches here, so it's showing us a fireplace. So it looked like it was lit. That one was not lit. We need to go and light it. So just swap my flare with a torch, and I'm going to purposely leave my flare there so you can see how long the flares last. They do last a long time. So this is just to show you. So you see the pink glow, and Lara is pink as well. That is the flare. So now, being careful of this fireplace, just step down in this very corner, light your torch, and we're going to take it downstairs. So the fireplace it showed us, we've already been there. So you can even see the pink glow from the flare down here as well. So we do need to throw the torch through there if you're having some problems. So you can't crouch down with the torch in your hand, but you can crouch and then pick up the torch. So just throw it on through like so.
Good.
Good. Okay, careful where you stand, but you can light the fireplace right here. So the fireplace upstairs has now gone out. That's what that was. I didn't really think to show you the button that was there, but there is a button there, and we can now push that button. So we're heading straight back up to the fireplace upstairs. Whoops. So we know exactly where that is because that's where I purposely left my flare. So we have a movable block now, so we're going to move that. We're going to move that into that gap there, and then I can climb even higher. Okay, so up here we can see a door to my right, just there. Come on through. I'm going to pass a door on my left. So clearly we need to open these somehow. And there is a jump switch we need to find. It blends in very well. It's just around this corner, hidden among the decorations. So that has opened this door. Inside is this button. So that has also opened the next door, and you can see the pink glow there. That is the flare. The flare is still lit. Okay, so this door is now open, and we can grab this item here. This is a piece of canvas, and we'll need 3 of these all together. So they will all be used in the chapel. So you might want a quick save before picking this up, because we will spawn a wraith. Or a witch, I guess.
Good.
Flare is still lit. Before going through here, I'm actually going to use a medicinal herb, a med pack. So I guess it's kind of good that I am using med packs here, because then I can demonstrate how to use them, even though I've already explained it. So combine a green with a red, and that gives us a small med pack, but I'm going to use a large one. So I'm going to combine this again with a yellow, and this is a large med pack. Because you're definitely going to get hit by that wraith when you're coming through here. So my flare is still lit. That probably won't last much longer. I'm stuck. Okay, and just to throw you off, the doors have changed. The other one was open. Now they've swapped over. But yeah, sometimes the flare goes out while I'm picking up the piece of canvas, actually. So yeah, it won't be long before that goes out, but you can see how long that really does last. So don't worry about your flares at all. You're not going to run out. Okay, so next I'm going to use the crowbar lever again. So around the back of the alley, I already pointed out this crowbar lever that's around here. Okay, and that is right up there, right above me. So to get there, just use these steps and grab the top of this. So sometimes Lara struggles to get there, like she doesn't pass this shimmy section over to the ladder. Especially if you tend to jump to the slope that's above me there, just to try and save some time. So try and do it the long way around, shimmy around that corner. There we go, she's done it. She often doesn't pass the gap and come over to the ladder, she just stops. Okay, so now there is a ladder just above that slope there, so I need to move this crate to be able to reach the ladder. Okay, shimmy on over. And from here we're going to climb higher, so just hop into the window ledge here and we can head over to here. And then just side jump, you'll be able to shoot this chest, get that out the way, and then we can move this box. So I technically don't need to move this just yet. I'm moving this so I can climb up to the room above, but there is an item I want to get just in the room next to me, so I will be climbing up in a moment. I'm just moving the blocks because I'm here, I may as well move it, because I will be climbing up anyway. Okay, so now it's ready, so I'm coming into here just for an item. Actually, no, I'm not. I forgot what I'm doing in here. So here is a jump switch. You see that just as you come around this section. So I need to pull that. So you might want to give it a save. Okay, the reason being is sometimes it's tricky to judge your jump. There we go. So we briefly saw that raised up a hatch. So now we just need to get back the same way. We need to go all the way back. Alrighty, here I am. So now I can head up to the room above. And quite sneakily, you can head through a little gap behind these curtains. So if you did not pull the jump switch, do not hop out of this gap. As you can see, that is a long drop. So just be sure you have pulled the jump switch to raise up the grating. So after pushing the button, you can hear that something opened up. So what it was the trapdoor here in this room, and we can climb up even higher. So coming ahead into this room, you'll want to go fast because coming in here activates this horseman. It's kind of scary. So he acts as a wraith, and I've picked up a holy cross. So picking that up destroys the wraith. So you want to pick it up as fast as you can. And it's not to be used outside the chapel, it's being used inside the chapel. Okay, so there's a quick flyby there showing us where to go next. Be careful of this fence. This can be a tricky jump just because of this fence. So you're going to use the roof. You want to slide backwards. There we go. So make sure you veer when you try and jump to the roof to make sure you're going to slide backwards. And don't let go, otherwise you're gonna be street pizza. This is so cool though, this angle of just looking down at the square. Okay, in we come. So here we need to make it across the tightrope, but we have a burner that burns constantly. We need to turn that off. The button is right here, and you didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? The button is timed. Okay, so the tightropes in this level are actually really tricky for some reason. So when you wobble, make sure you know which direction you're wobbling in. Don't just start jamming the buttons, because she will likely just fall if you press the wrong way. She's doing good today. I'm pleased. I'm proud of you, Lara. So this rope isn't so bad anyway. Oh my goodness, you made it in one. I was not expecting that. There's one rope later on that is the most awful rope you have ever seen. So, before pushing the button that was there, we have this Darth Maul frog. So just get rid of him. Push the button. And we have a rope. So we're actually going to go to the flat section on the left side, but you can see a herb in the distance. I'm going to be a crazy mad fool, and I'm going to grab that herb. So it's difficult to line yourself up with the ropes, because one thing I didn't mention is that I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional. If you press the look button, Lara disappears. When you get forced to camera angles, you will see this. And also this is another section where you're going to have lots of saves. So in this room, you don't need to use the what's it called? The super swing, but it helps because the rope here touches the floor. You do not want to go all the way down on the rope. I don't know if I'm too low down actually. No, only just though. I am only just safe. But it means because you're not at the lowest point on the rope, you struggle to get momentum. Oh, that was very close. Whoa, I was aiming straight for the wooden block section. Okay, I'm okay. So as you can see, you can't line Lara up very well. So I'm gonna save it again. Ooh, I thought she was gonna miss actually. So also with the weird frog thing, if you don't shoot it, it's probably, because if it touches you, it will set you on fire. So it's probably going to be harassing you while you're on the rope. So that's why I just killed it anyway. There we go, and I didn't use the super swing at all. But yeah, it might be a good place to practice that if you ever want to try and use it in the future. So just hop back to here as well. And up here before leaving this room, there's this button. So that's showing us a rope. That button has just given us the rope. And that is just outside. We're heading straight there now. So hop over the barrier. There we go. And there is the rope. Before I grab that, we can grab a yellow healing herb. Just gotta make a quick hop. So it's much easier to get over to here than to come back. So yeah, it's because, oh, this slope right here can sort of veer you off left. I don't trust it. I wasn't gonna save, but I don't trust it. Oh, just like that. That's what I was saying. Okay, so that is the reasoning for the save. There we go. So try not to be so close to the corner edge of that slope. So you can actually see, I believe it's the snow from the level above, which is an unusual thing for the builder to put in, considering there's technically no level above here. But, you know, above the ground there was the snow. Here it is, look. So that's really cool, actually, to be honest. But anyway, now we're heading over to that crowbar lever, so the rope here veers you off to the left, so try and overcompensate and just aim quite a bit more to the right. Okay, that has opened a section in a place we have already been, so we can go back there and collect what is behind there. So to get down to the ground floor, we're just going to come down this way. Just here we're back in a familiar spot. This is where I died. Oh no! I am making all kinds of new mistakes today. But anyway, from here we can just drop to here, and there's actually some monkey bars we can grab, and we can see a ladder ahead as well. So that's how we're getting back down to the ground floor. And unlike the ladder at the lava lake just across the way, this one does let you keep grabbing it, which is probably a good thing considering how long it is. And behind this little enclosed section that we're in right now, we have loads of herbs. There's a green just there, and just behind this, if I move this block, there's one of each in that little cubby. So I did mention as well, this was another way down from the top, one of the many paths you could take. You could jump to the sloped roof, just right here. So you would take damage, but I also said that there's no point coming this way because we'll be coming here as a return anyway. So there's no point taking the damage to come into here the first time. Okay, and then to get over just like so. So, can I actually... I'm trying to show you the, like, Lara disappearing, but I can't in this video section, it seems. We need forced camera angles. But anyway, that is it for today's video, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.